The genesis of the Hurricane Football Coaches Association was really, a public service. It was to provide a free clinic, if you will, that could be accessed year-round by high school coaches and youth coaches, and then the student athletes themselves. So we take a lot of pride in how we teach the game, the fundamentals. I know there's a lot of different ways to do things, but we're very confident in how we teach, and we're very confident in the hows and whys in terms of the specifics on how we do things. And I thought it'd be a great opportunity for us to get it captured on film and provide, for high school coaches across the country, but most particularly in the state of Florida. The reality of it is there's a lot of high school and youth leagues that can't afford a bunch of drill tapes, or they don't want to buy defensive back tapes and then also buy the linebacker tapes or the D-line tapes, or have a tackling clinic tape and things of that nature. So we're providing it free of cost, and obviously giving young people an opportunity to learn, not just from the coaches at the University of Miami, but also our fine student athletes. Yeah, every coach is represented there, and every position is represented there, and there's even some segments on special teams that I personally did, and so we break it down in a lot of different ways. Number one, in the Golden Nuggets section, there's tips on how to run a 2-minute drill and coaching points, and there's updates on NCAA clearinghouse and the new eligibility standards that are out, and it's really, that Golden Nuggets piece is really informational and administrative things. And we also have segments there by our strength coach Andrew Swayze, who's talking about how to lift. There's elements in there from the training room, which I think are phenomenal, just talking about hydration and how to keep your players safe. There's also a segment in there from the equipment room, because so many of our high school coaches have to double, as equipment managers, and have to know how to fit a mouth guard, or how to fit a helmet, or how to fit shoulder pads. And David Case, our equipment manager, does a great job of explaining that. And but all the positions are represented in drill work that we use, and it can be applied whether you're a 3-3, a 4-3, or a 3-4 defense, and the same thing on offense. No matter what you run, whether you're an option team, a spread team, or a pro style, there's not one drill on there that doesn't apply to the fundamentals and the techniques that can improve anybody's game. And then I think the last thing is, I spent a lot of time, really coaching the proper fundamentals and techniques, to keep us safe when we're tackling, to make sure kids all around the country understand, the pitfalls, but more importantly, learn how to tackle the proper way. And we put a large segment on that, and there's also some other elements in there. We talk about compartmentalizing our contact, meaning if we're going to go, full contact in some segments, let's make sure that it's not 11 on 11. Let's find some ways to really compartmentalize it and break it down into a little safer segment, so we don't have the piles and the safety concerns that all of us have as coaches in terms of keeping our team fresh, keeping our team safe, and getting them to the starting gate in the best possible condition they can be in. There's an old adage, I think John Wooden used to say, when you're through learning, you're through, and I think that's true. I'm a head coach now 8 years and been in college football for 23, and I still try to learn every day. I'm still trying to read every day, or trying to evaluate tape and move forward. And I think there's a lot of that philosophy evident in the Hurricane Football Coaches Association website. I think you really get an in-depth look at how Michael Barrow is teaching linebackers, or how Coach D'Onofrio would teach a tackling circuit or a ball disruption circuit, or how to tip a pass. There's, we really drill down. There's really finite drills here. It's not just let's do a general drill and move on, but it's really heartfelt and hard work that the guys put into this to make sure that we're not only improving the level of coaching and the level of play, but we're also improving the greatest game that there is, football.